If you recently received V14 Lite, congratulations. You have a much safer vehicle right now. However, a lot of people are complaining about the vehicle going in reverse and hitting various objects.
One time it almost hit a pole. You have to be very careful.
This includes parking, this includes moving out of driveways. I have a Hardware 3 car here and a Hardware 4 car here, and I'm gonna test both of them with an obstacle. I'm gonna put a trash can behind both vehicles and see if it will actually hit the trash can. And then I'll put an obstacle that's a little bit lower to the ground and see how it responds in those situations as well. Now, there are some similarities when it comes to parking with V14 Lite and version 14. This Model Y has version 14.3.5 installed, and this Model 3 has the .11 release of V14 Lite. Let's see how they respond. Okay, here is the camera. You can see the waste bin right there. I can hit start self-driving. Let's see what happens here. It's going in reverse. And it stopped. It stopped completely. So it appears that it does recognize this large trash can in back of us, which is good. Large obstacles, it's not really having a problem with. So I just put the car in park and now I'm manually driving it. I'm going to move back a little bit closer. Let's just say I'm something like this now. Let's try it again. Start self-driving. Okay, yes, we did have a little bit of a collision here. Okay, so even with the ultrasonic sensors, it did hit the trash can. Really unfortunate to see that. I think I just broke my streak. So that's a real shame because I had like 990 miles on my streak. Breaking streaks in the name of science, totally cool. Breaking streaks in the name of safety, even cooler. Do not keep a streak and do dumb stuff. Okay, and here we are in the AI4 car. We are a little bit away from the trash can, and it might try to go around it. It is, in fact, attempting to go around it. It's not going to be able to do that. However, it will have to basically go forward. And this may be a difference between AI4 and Hardware 3. AI4, I believe, is a little bit more intelligent and can try some different things. I could be wrong here. Looks like we are stuck. Now, in the real world, a human would just go forward and squeeze out of here, or obviously move the trash can, but it does appear like it's stuck here. So let's reorient it a little bit, and we'll try this test a second time before we get really close to it and turn it on from there. Okay, and here we go again. Start self-driving, going in reverse, and stopping safely for the obstacle. Great. Okay, this is what I would expect. Now let's get really close to it and see what it does. I would say that's about as close as I was with the Hardware 3 car. Let's put it in park and start self-driving. And here it didn't even go into reverse. So I do have the same destination in. I'll try it again here. It is in fact going forward and then trying to go in reverse. Okay, let's get it even closer and then see what happens. Okay, we'll start it from here. We will hit the start self-driving button and it's going forward directly. So it refuses to go back because of the obstacle there. So that's a good thing. This next test is going to be with a small orange barrel. So it's right here on the ground. I am a little bit skeptical that Hardware 3 will identify this and or stop for it. Hardware 4, even that, I'm not so sure. Let's find out. Okay, I can see it clearly in the rear camera here. Okay, so I put it in park. I had to put my seatbelt on and we'll hit the start self-driving button. Here it's going in reverse. Totally hit it. Didn't see it at all. So really no point in testing this even closer. I mean, we can try, but what's the point, right? If it hit it from that distance, it's never going to be able to get it from another spot here. We'll try it though. straight away hitting it. So yeah, low obstacles, a bit of a problem there. All right, and now with the AI4 car, hardware 4, you can see it showing up clearly right there. Okay, here we go. And it sees the object. It stopped for it. Now it's going very slowly, and you can see it's showing up there clearly. So this is what's called the vision. This is using vision only. And for the final and last test, let's get really close to this object here and start the test. Let's try it from right here. Start self-driving. And there it was going to hit it. So same issue when you get really close to an object. Let's go forward just a little bit more and take a look in our camera. So I'm going to go forward manually just a little bit more and start it from here. Start self-driving. Still going to hit it. Wow, surprising. Okay, so I need to go forward a little bit further, it seems, and try it from here. Okay, now it's showing up. Strange. Okay, now slowing down. Okay, now this is perfect. Let's see. Oh, it's like it forgot it was there. That's so weird. It was showing up and then it just like said, okay, it's not there anymore. Even though it was showing up. Okay, this is annoying. I'm going to say critical. I mean, that's not good at all. It really should not be running over objects like that. Let's look at it in the back here. Let's try this again. This is what I love to kind of stress test and really understand how this operates. So here it clearly sees it, and you can see it on the screen, and it's going to start trying to go around it. You can see the steering wheel is turned. Maybe you can't see, but yeah, it's trying to go around it. That's showing an indication. Oh, there we go. Now the steering wheel is moving to say, hey, I want to go around this thing. And it's just kind of standing still here. But it's very obvious that it's there because it's showing up here. The cameras are picking up on it. But now we're close enough where if I put it in park, and let's just say I wait a little bit, I'm thinking it's probably going to forget that it's there. So let's now hit the start self-driving. And it's still showing up there. Okay, we got a little bit closer. It seems like if we get too close, then that's when it just totally ignores that it's even there. So let's just see if we can creep up to it to a point where it will run it over. And this creeping is being done on its own, by the way. So I'm not, forcing the issue. So let's say, okay, yes, we know it's there. Let's stop it. Now let's give it a little bit more wait time. I'm thinking if it has a memory, it may forget after a certain period of time. I really don't know. But we still have the same destination. Let's try it again now. Okay, it can still see it. Okay, that's great. So I'm not going to say that it remembered it. So let's do this. We'll back up just a little bit more, just a tiny bit. Okay, you can hear it made a beeping sound, which indicated it did see an object there. So now we'll try it from here. There it was going to hit it. I'm going to say critical once again. It's crazy because it's showing up on the screen. There's no reason why it should not be stopping for that. Just going to go forward just a tiny bit. Try it again. Now there, the steering wheel was actually moving as if it wanted to go around it. So in conclusion, be very careful using self-driving when you're going in reverse, especially on hardware 3. A lot of V14 Lite owners are complaining about this being an issue. In a previous version, I showed where it almost hit a pole in a parking lot as it was going in reverse to park itself, but it's also an issue when you take off to first begin using self-driving. I don't know why it can't see these objects. The camera clearly shows them. However, on hardware 4, it is a bit better, but it's not perfect there either. I'm very curious to hear your comments below. Have you witnessed this same issue? If you have, what was it? Share down below. Thanks so much for watching, and until the next one, have a great day.